All right, today was the day. Well, it wasn't the day, it was a day. But the day is coming up in November, which is midterms. Now, I am currently in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee. I was here representing another organization that I work with because President Trump was in town, and he was here supporting someone who has supported him since day one. Marsha Blackburn, who is a congresswoman here in Tennessee, and she is running for Senate. She is running for the spot that Bob Corker is vacating. So this is a seat that I'm not too sad to see Bob Corker leave, but I would be really happy to see Marsha Blackburn take this seat. She is opposing Phil Bredesen, who is a longtime politician here in the state of Tennessee. He is a two-term mayor, two-term governor. He's really well known in the state. Leading up to this past week, Bredesen was ahead in the polls, but Marsha has pulled up to meet him. They're pretty much neck and neck right now, and I'm sure they will be leading all the way up to the midterms. Of course, we can't trust polls because we saw what happened in 2016. But I just want to go through some of the things that President Trump talked about at his rally. Now, I did not make it to the rally because I wasn't able to get there in time because President Trump came to the Opryland Hotel, where we had a very small and intimate reception with him, where he spoke to all of us and gave us kind of a condensed version of the speech that he gave at his rally. And by the time we had to wait for the presidential motorcade and Secret Service and everyone to leave the hotel, we drove back to the auditorium in Nashville for the rally, and we weren't able to get there in time. But just to talk about some of the things, this was a long speech by President Trump, and he went off script a lot. He wasn't actually on script at all for the kind of private reception that we had with him, which is the best because it is when Trump is his Trumpest. And it's the best because you can see that he is speaking from his heart, and he has that bombastic personality that is so Donald Trump. So one of the things he talked about in his rally speech, he talked about the embassy, that we are moving to Jerusalem, its rightful home in Israel. He talked about the negotiating, the thing that he is so good at with the art of the deal and his deal-making skills and his talent to negotiate with people and bring prices down. They had originally quoted him at $1 million to build this embassy in Jerusalem. And so he calls up his diplomatic buddies in Jerusalem, and he's like, I don't think that's going to work for me. So they said, all right, we can feasibly do it for about $150,000. And he said, you know what? I'm a generous guy. Let's make it an even $400,000. So he saved American taxpayers $600,000, over 50% of the original price tag. That's something that Trump does because he knows how hard taxes have hit us during the last administration. So that's something that he cares about. He talked about Bredesen. So what a lot of people don't know about Bredesen, and actually I don't know if he talked about this, but I'm going to tell you. Phil Bredesen, the man who is running against Marsha Blackburn for Bob Corker's seat, he talks about how he's willing to work with the president, and he wants to do things to improve America. He's all for this America First agenda. But what he won't tell you is that he spent $460,000 in donations to people like Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and Al Gore. This guy is as deep and as far left as you can imagine. Do not be fooled by his ads. Those of you in Nashville, I see you. I'm gonna watch you. What else did he talk about? Yeah, Bredesen was sought out by Schumer actually for this seat because the Democrats did their research and they knew that this was a vulnerable seat, and they thought that they could plug it up with another Democrat, because even though we have had the majority since last term, or since the last election, we haven't really been able to use it to the best of our ability, and this will help us. We've got to get more people, more Republicans in those seats. He did not talk about the Mueller investigation, which I kind of missed because it's kind of one of his rallying points, and he didn't talk about this recent Roseanne scandal. Maybe it's not on his radar. I mean, he was in motorcades and on Air Force One and going to all over holy creation today, so he might not have heard about the news. We'll probably hear it in his tweets tomorrow. But everybody have a great day, night. What is it? I can't tell. I'm so jet lagged. I'm heading back to LA at 6 in the morning tomorrow. So everybody wish me luck. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Amanda, head for The Rebel. If you enjoyed my commentary and opinions, we have an unlimited supply of them here at The Rebel. So subscribe to our premium content at www.therebel.media/shows. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for all of our latest news, and download our app for The Rebel Media on the App Store. That way you will have easy and immediate access to all of our latest videos and your favorite Rebel shows. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Amanda, head for The Rebel.